Hello, welcome to FHE on the Road with Christine Stevenson. This podcast is designed to connect the people and the places from the past with your lives today, with 5-minute stories and facts from church history. Save these stories for when you are traveling through these areas to bring history to life. Okay, welcome back to FHE on the Road with Christine. Today I have a fun story about the Seattle Washington Temple. The Seattle Washington Temple is the 19th operating temple of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The people in the Pacific Northwest were very anxious to get a temple in their area. A group of stake presidents even petitioned the first presidency for a temple in the 1960s, but to no avail, until 1974. So in 1974, the first presidency asked F. Arthur Kay to look for a property that would be suitable for the house of the Lord. F. Arthur Kay was an area representative at the time, and he was under strict instruction to keep the search private. For 5 months, Brother Kay searched all the surrounding areas for the perfect piece of property and was not able to find it. On December 23rd, 1974, so 2 days before Christmas, Brother Kay and his real estate agent, they had been out searching again with no luck in finding the property suitable for the house of the Lord. Discouraged, the two drove back to the real estate office. On the ride back, Brother Kay prayed silently, pleading to the Lord, saying, Heavenly Father, will I ever find the land that thou hast in mind for thy holy house? Please, Father, wilt thou lead me to the property and reveal it unto me? End of quote. As the car approached the parking lot of the real estate office, the lot just behind the offices caught Brother Kay's eyes. He had been to the same parking lot dozens of times, but this time his eyes were opened and he saw the hillside completely differently. He recorded, quote, my eyes were drawn to it. I noticed immediately that it was situated higher than the surrounding property, with fir, helm, cedar, madrona, and alder trees. There were flowing cherries and numerous other species of trees and shrubs. I pointed to this beautiful hillside and I remarked to the real estate agent, I said, you know what we're really looking for is a piece of property just like this one above us, just behind your office. I was impressed to say, could this property possibly be for sale? Who owns it? What would it be worth? Mr. Cade, the real estate agent, didn't know, but he said he would find out. We drove around the property for the first time. Together we walked over and through and around the property. We knew plainly we had found the temple site. My heart was overcome with gratitude beyond description in knowing that the Lord had heard my prayers. End of quote. That piece of land was indeed the land the Lord had intended for the Seattle temple. Our Heavenly Father wants to hear from us and will answer our prayers. After finding this land, opposition began. It seems like that's always how it goes with these temples. It's crazy how much opposition there is over and over again. Various groups of people opposing the temple attempted to hinder the project throughout the building and even the planning process. The groups formed and worked to stop the church even before the land was formally acquired. Maybe that's why they asked Brother Case to keep it quiet. Holy cow, as soon as word gets out that there's a temple, then the opposition begins. The church closed on the property on August 13th, 1976, and F. Arthur Case became the temple's first president. He said, quote, I felt the influence of the adversary so strongly that it caused the very hairs on the back of my neck to stand up. But in time, the Spirit of the Lord will prevail and assure me that in the end, all would be well. There were so many problems with the Seattle temple. They said there were, I want to say 17 arrests at the dedication of the temple. People were chaining themselves to the gates and doing everything they could to stop this temple from coming in. So obviously it is a very important temple to our Heavenly Father, or there wouldn't be so many people trying to stop it from happening. At the dedication of the Seattle Temple, President Spencer W. Kimball said, here we learn the answers to those important questions that puzzle all mankind. Where did we come from? Why are we here? Where do we go when the mortal life is finished and over? We are here to receive the word of the Lord. End of quote. And I know that you can receive the word of the Lord in the temples. I know that the Spirit of our Heavenly Father is so strong. I know that we're able to receive revelation in the temples of our Heavenly Father. President Howard W. Hunter taught, we must know Christ better than we know him. We must remember him more than we remember him. We must serve him more valiantly than we serve him. Not only is it important for us to know him, it is equally important we know that he knows us. And I think that that's what those temples do. I love these stories of the temples. I even kind of love that it's hard to find the land and figure out what to do and when to do it. I love that our Heavenly Father guides us and directs us, but doesn't give us all the answers easily and quickly. That He wants us to use the skills that He's given us and consult with Him. And we will get the answers that we need for small things and big things. Anyways, I thought that this story was pretty cool. The Seattle Temple, it's pretty awesome. Thanks. Thank you for listening to FHE on the road today. We hope you enjoyed what you've heard. Please like, subscribe, and share with anyone who'd be interested in these stories. Thanks.